I've just gone live. I've just gone live. Oh, it is Paddy's, the one that I know. Oh, well that's interesting.
Raced him before, eh?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm actually surprised he's in Div 4. I thought he'd be Div 3, but alright.
That's what we're having a look at tonight as well, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry for I didn't mean to throw you under the bus last week about who should be here, who should not be here, you know. But
No, not at all.
it was an interesting discussion last week. I
Yeah,
feel.
it's a conversation that needs to be had too. I mean, we're still trying to sort out Div 4, so yeah. I think we could probably invite on a bird in, eh? We've got a few extra spots here. A few people don't look like they're going to turn up. Time to jump in.
So two other people have joined in. I'm showing it's a washful is in. I'm a bird's in.
Yep. Boulder said he's loading now. I just told him not to grab a seat yet. We'll just wait. So.
Or it's the other Red Bull, Aston, or Ferrari.
Okay.
Not Ferrari. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's either
now, so.
so it's Red Bull or Aston.
Okay. Yeah, we got a spare Mercedes seat too.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just let him pick. I'll just put him in the Merc. That'll do.
Yeah. Oh my god, I cannot type. Oh, we have to go now.
Mm-hmm. Holders in, beauty. That's it.
Yep. So it's a Mercedes, Red Bull, and Aston that did not.
Yep.
That didn't show
Bird's the
up.
only reserve. Yep.
How we doing, chat? How are we doing? What's going on? What is crack-a-lacka? Let us know if Jishwa's coming through nicely. Once again, you know.
Hola.
I'm usually very picky about these, so you know. As the rapid lads know, I'm very picky, or usually, you know. Why did the countdown clock stop? Oh, there we go. 1-0. Alright, ladies and gentle people, boys and girls, children of all the ages, welcome. Welcome back to Rapid Racing League Aus Div Division 4, Tier 4, whatever you want to call it. It's still going to take me a while to get used to saying it, but we are back for round number 2/11, I think it is. Round 12. Round 12 of the Rapid season. Absolute scenes are going to be had after Hungary last week, the rousing success last week. We are back by popular demand, and I am joined once again with my fellow co-commentator, Mr. Jishway. Jish, welcome.
Cheers, man. Always glad to be here. Excited for another great race. Should be good. They were really good last week. I was surprised in the outcome of the Hungary race, and yeah, I was impressed. So keen to see how they go around Spa. It's a pretty tough track with a heavy car. So
Well,
yeah, I'm excited.
if Div 2's anything to go by, next week. Oh, we got 19. So Casey. Oh, Casey joined in very last minute, so that's why the counter timer did not come in. But still, by the 19 drivers, by the way. I think we had 17 last week. We've got 19 here tonight. Absolute scenes. Well done to Div 4.
Unreal turnout. Second race of the season, and we're already getting 19 people. So
I don't know
that's
why
great signs.
Twitch is saying FY 2015. I really don't know why.
Oh wow, it is too. Wow.
Well, that is banterous if I've ever seen it. Well, shall we talk about what happened last week? So standings is Top Racing is first on 25 points. Izzy Vizzy P2, Kano P3, Flex P4, Goffy P5, Sparky P6, Kirko P7, Phoenix P8, Gumbo P9, and Everblade P10. So those people score points, with Sparky getting the fuss of that point as well. You know, it's virtually a full grid. So, you know, yeah, I don't think there's any reserves for Div 4. I think it's a Div 3 reserves that are reserving.
Yeah,
so
other birds come down to help out. So
yeah, so
that'll be good.
So with that comes Constructors. So AlphaTauri take the lead on 33, Alpine are second on 25, McLaren are third on 16, Red Bull fourth on 12, Williams are fifth on 9 points, Mercedes are 6 on 4, Alpha are 7th with 2, and Ferrari are 8th on 1 point, with Aston and Haas yet to get off the mark. So, bit of a shuffle re-round. So, I think Kirko stroke race, and I think Evil Blade came down from Div 3. I think Sparky did as well, I want to say.
Yeah, you're bang on about all that. They were all, even Boulder. Boulder was a reserve for Div 3 as well. So Phoenix was a reserve at a stage, but he can't do Wednesday nights, so he's dropped down to Div 4 as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag of Div 3s and Div 4s. So yeah, a bit of sorting out to do still.
Who is that person that person needs to leave? Like right now, please.
I didn't see who joined, to be honest, unfortunately.
That WF900 fan person. They need to leave.
He has to go right now. Yep.
So whoever is in the chat, can you, if you're friends with them, can you please tell them to tell them to leave, please? Thank you.
He's gone. Yep. Thank
you. It is a league race, not an open lobby. So, Izzy Fizzy will be the first one to set a lap time. There's crashing at Eau Rouge already. I think it's it's one of the I'm a bird actually. He's kept his front wing, so he must have just just invalidated. So I think he's just letting cars go through. So Izzy Fizzy, the first one, will set the first lap time. It is short qualifying, not full. Just due to time restraints. And if we have to restart lobby, a lot of factors can come. Even though there is a new patch dropped out in the last 24 hours, so let's hope.
Well, being Cody's, they're more than likely going to break the game worse with a patch than they will fix it. So yeah, we'll see how we go tonight. Hopefully they've actually done some good this time. And hopefully it all runs smoothly. So fingers crossed for all that. I mean, the game's been out for 9 months now? Surely they can get it working.
So, is it Fizzy? Oh, is it Fizzy? Oh, D. Gets onto the power. He sets a 46.3, but that is a monumental half spin if I've ever seen
shout
it.
To keep it out of the wall. I don't know how he did it.
Scotty Mack goes P1. Evil Blade is out. He is crashed at the infamous Lake Holm chicane. So
Oh,
Sparky goes to top with a 44 too. So Evil Blade will be starting, you would think, maybe P19 as Kirko goes P4, 49.1. I know you can go quicker than that. Oh my god, he nearly goes into the fence. Green Gates, you need to leave, my guy. As Boulder is now out, he has crashed at Eau Rouge. He has crashed at Eau Rouge. Big interesting there. So let's run on board. We'll finish with the last week's race. We're in the top racing life, you know. Was very good last week. It's Izzy Fizzy's now out. Oh my god, they're dropping like flies right now. The Stroke Race goes up into P5 with a 47.6. He's still 1.3 behind Izzy, but I'm sure he can find that pace. One thing I find out, no one really going on the mediums. Panish is on mediums and Bird is there. I think Panish... No, Panish still a mids. His top racing off goes to the top of a 43.9. 6 tenths ahead here.
wow. That is a good time.
Washful has had a spin at turn 1. Hopefully Green Gates leaves.
Yeah, he is in the chat. I have asked him to leave, please. That would be much appreciated. It is a league race, man, so...
And we've got a one lap run along, a full O, a wash full O. Alright. We'll do that in the race. But Kano now. That's another thing. I do apologise if I miss any of hot lap requests. I'm not like Kahoot or anything like that. As Kano goes up in the P5 with a 45.2, he's 2 milliseconds behind. I'm assuming it's Chasey. Or was it Casey? I'm gonna say Chasey until I've been told otherwise.
Yeah, that's a fair shout. Yep. We do have a hot lap request. We've got a 1 lap ride along with Fullo.
Yeah, I did see that. That's why I said.
If you do miss them.
Yeah. I do apologise.
Yeah.
I missed them last week. As I said, I'm not like Kahoot. I usually just keep it on a drive and watch the whole lap go around. By the way, I watched Fullo, purple middle sector, but I'm assuming that's Kano's time. So let's just watch the end of a Wash's lap here. Oh, he downshifts. Oh, you don't want to be going. You don't want to be downshifted. It's flat out. So that could be a loss of time there. And it's a 57.3, so he's obviously made a mistake somewhere. So we'll ride along with a Washful for his entire lap here with under 10 minutes to go. As Phoenix really having some internet issues by the looks of it.
Yeah, he's struggling. That's the second time he's left, eh?
Yeah.
So hopefully he can get it sorted. He was on the pace last week. He looked pretty good, so...
Until unfortunate happened for Phoenix.
Yep. And then again and again and again. For Phoenix, anyway. We got coming around next.
Oh, Fullo has sputtered again. Oh, dear. Oh. As Gringate's left the session, thank you, my guy. Let's watch Panish's lap. As I have raced against Panish before, and he does have some decent pace. So I'm actually surprised he's here in Div 4. I thought maybe Div 3. But, you know, we'll see how he goes. I believe we're going to have week break and all feet. Panish invalidates at no name.
Ooh, we've also lost Boulder somewhere in the mix of this.
Yeah, he crashed at Eau Rouge. We
saw.
Yeah, we saw that. Or
Yep.
we saw the back. We saw the end of it. The end result of it.
I need to get my head out of the chat. My bad. On the Birds coming around next. On the Meds, interestingly enough, that should be... See what he's got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no one really going the medium route. So, that's big interesting. Goes P7. And he's not
Bad
far.
time.
And I think that was Mansell going up into P3 at 44.5. I tell you what, this might be the last time we'll see top racing life here in Div 4. He is
Could be.
He is 6/10 ahead of Sparky, and I know what Sparky's pace is like. So that.
Yeah, fair shout to Mansell too. He's no slouch. Mansell's well quick. He's racing Tier 2 OCE and that sort of thing, so he knows what he's doing. But yeah, that's a really good lap.
Yeah,
This is Island.
Oh, I'm a bird. He's out. He has crashed at Lake Com as well.
Thomas Island puts it second quickest.
44.0. At least now looks like Top Racing Life might have some competition. Let's have a look at Goffey. I think he has backed off on his lap. So both Ferraris are out after getting points last week. They might be starting 18th and 19th.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Oh, dear. That would have been an absolute disaster for the Alfa Romeo driver. When he pulls some Tokyo drift maneuvers. Oh, it's like the final boss scene. And he still manages to keep it out of the water and keep it in a straight line, like pretend nothing actually happened.
It's a move and a half. Doing that for Rouge, that is scary.
Yeah.
Definitely some skid marks going on after that one. What are we looking at? Chase's validated of a Red Bull with Flex coming across. Nope, he's going to box.
Which is interesting. Yeah,
Two Hasters.
Yeah, Thomas is coming in though. He's 5 seconds down.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to miss the pit lane completely.
And I think
stuck on the wall.
I think Stroke Race is just going to come in as well. Oh, this is not going to be pretty. Oh no. Oh dear. Yep. I think Gumbo was going to come in, and Phoenix is out just before the understeery corner. Oh, that is a big crash. That is a big crash.
Man, it's a long way down there too, eh?
Yeah.
Strange place to come a cropper.
Unless he got into the curb and just lost control.
Yeah, got on a bit of a tank slapper going and, yeah, lost it down the end. Can happen there.
And Gumbo is now out. He could not save it this time. Tell you what, Chasey here using a lot of Kirby, which is a dangerous game to play because we know how bad the curbs are around here. Unfortunately, he's nearly 8/10 down, so he might just come in and put on a new. Yep, okay, he's going to come in. Definitely going to come in for a new set of tires. Let's have a look at Scotty here. He's half a 10th down, so let's have a look at his middle sector because he'll be the next one to cross the line. Actually, he might come in because he's got the red petrol light on.
Yep.
Oh, something happened with the washful here now, so I think he just spun out on his own. Who was I going on? Yep, Casey's in. Scotty. Oh, Scotty's 3/10 up here, but it's only going to keep him in P5, so he needs to find a bulk of his time in this final sector here. So Scotty Mac coming towards the bus stop chicane with 3 minutes and 40 odd seconds to go. Cross the line, goes P4. He found an extra 10th in that final sector. Tell you what,
puts him up a spot.
Yeah, 3, 4, and 5. Literally, cigarette papers are separating the three drivers.
Yeah, it's nothing in that. They're not bad times at all either, really. I mean,
Kano is 7.5 tenths up here. He could be in that fight for 3, 4, and 5 here. Let's have a look. Nice bus stop chicane, gets on the power nicely, up shifts to 4, 5, 6, and it's a 44-4, goes P3, gets ahead of Sparky, Scotty and Mansell.
Track's starting to ramp up. It's going to get exciting at the end here. We've got Flex is invalidated, and next around is going to be a washed full.
Yeah, but he was way down on his time.
Yeah, I think he's got 100% of the arrows. Yeah, he's backed off. All right. So yeah, we've got a little while until the next car across.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out who. Scotty's at a fuel, and so there's 2.5 minutes to go. So who do you think is going to be on pole position? Top Racing Life has that currently, but can someone knock him off?
There's a few contenders. You know these dudes can put laps in. The track will ramp up. Yeah. I reckon Tom, if he can put another lap in, but he's still in the pits, so he's leaving it late. No, he's not going to make it around, is he? How much time do we have left?
Oh, Panish gets onto the curb. You don't want to be touching the curbs here at Belgium. Stroke Race starting off his lap. Flex coming in this middle chicane. He's a 10.5 up on his time. Panish gets out of the way. Last time I said there's a minute 30 to go. Yeah, so whoever's in the pits now cannot come out. They're done. So Goffey, Kirko, Chasey and Sparky, their qualifying's done.
Yep, they're happy with where they are. Sparky's had a pretty good crack at it. He'll be up in the mix, I reckon. Kano's gone into the pits as well.
Yep.
Scotty Mac, done. Yeah, wow. So it's going to be between Island or Thomas up the front and Top Racing, I think.
Flex goes up in a P8, 1.2 quicker. So still behind his teammate though. What about Panish? He's starting off his lap. Let's have a look at a wash here. Oh, he's invalidated, but he would have been 8/10 up here. So 1.5, so he would have been staying P9. Does he have enough fuel to get around for one more lap? There's still enough time. Oh, Flex has retired on track. Oh no. Guys, you can't retire on track. You have to do it in the pits. You have to do it in the pits.
Yep, we're going to have to push that.
Stroke race to nearly 3/10 down here. He's got 15 seconds. Can he get one more lap? 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. He makes it with 2 seconds to go. So this lap will count. What about Mansell? Oh, Mansell was second up. And he's invalidated.
Oh. Wow. Top Racing's 4/10 up.
43.6. That would have put him on provisional pole.
That hurts.
But as you said, 4/10 up. It's a 43.5 for Top Racing.
Yeah, he's on a mission here. He's absolutely stonking around.
Oh
yeah,
my god,
wow.
Nearly into the 42. So ladies and gentlemen, this might be the final time you will see Top Racing Life. Yeah,
yep.
as Panish goes P7, not a bad lap. And Thomas, he's invalidated, so he won't be making it. What about a wash? Can a wash dethrone Top Racing Life? What about Stroke Race? Stroke Race is up on his time, by the way. Not by much, though.
Oh! He's had a bit of a spin there, old Stroker.
Oh, a wash goes up into P9. And that is it. That's quickly done.
Yep.
That's
Island's
done. Just
validated,
waiting.
so...
Yeah, we're just waiting on to the Haas boys.
But that lap from Top Racing, wow.
Well,
that's impressive. I mean, what was the fastest time in Q2 in D2 yesterday? It would have been close to that.
I think so. I would need to have a look.
I mean, yeah, that would have been. Yeah, that's quick.
Yeah, so this might be the final time we will see top racing live here in Div 4, ladies and gentlemen.
And that will be quality done.
Yeah, the only man
No dramas.
into the 43s, nearly a 42. So Thomas goes P2, Kano P3, Sparky P4, Scotty P5, Mansell P6, Panish P7, Chasey P8, a Washful P9, Flex P10, and I'm a Bird P11. He was so close to getting to that top 10 to starting on the mediums. Izzy P12, Stroke Race P13, Kirko P14, Gumbo Kappa P15, Phoenix P16, Boulder P17, and Evil Blade 18th, with Gothy in P19 and not setting a lap for some reason. Big interesting. So, welcome to the grid, ladies and gentlemen. Give us your thoughts, as I can't do polls now. Give us your thought on who is going to win this race. And while we're on that, Jishway, who do you think is going to win this race?
After top racing, I reckon Mansell's in with a shot. He's shown a lot of pace elsewhere, and yeah, it's hard to knock him. So, what about yourself?
Well, I'll need to see the tyre graphic. Give us a surprise podium too.
Phoenix. Gonna back my boy.
If he
Come
stays
right
in.
through the grid yesterday. Yeah, that's it. He's having internet trouble, so hopefully he sorted that out. He seemed to stay at the end of it, but I mean, he come right through the grid last week before he decided to become a cropper. So yeah, hopefully he can do it again and see how he goes. But yeah, I mean, top racing. It's hard to say he's not just going to drive away with this already. I mean, almost a second up in quali. That's insane. So yeah, I mean, we're going to struggle to do those times in Div 3 tomorrow.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
So,
you got a
so
roughie?
I'm just looking at the times here from Div 2 yesterday, and I think Top Racing Life would have gotten P3 with his with his time of a 43.1. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Because I know I know Hutto got pole with a 42. So it was a 43.195. It would have given him P5.
Wow.
In Div 2.
In Div 2, yeah. That's 2 whole divs above this. That's very
So Top Racing Life, welcome to Div 2.
Yep. You're skipping a whole div.
Yep.
You're going to skip me. You're going straight up to old mate Fry here. You can join in, yep.
So I'm just looking at the tyre graphics. Stroke Race 13th on mediums, Gumbo 15th on mediums, and Evil Blade on mediums. So Ferrari swapping strategies, Alphas are swapping strategies, and the Half Lads swapping strategies. So everyone else is on softs. No one really doing the hards, which is interesting because hards can be competitive around here if you have the correct setup on. So
yeah, okay, so you got to have the car set up for it. Yeah, because I've heard they're not great around here, just from what Kahoot was saying last night, so...
I mean, I came in, I pitted lap 1 because there was a VSC and I was fine with them. I was actually...
Yeah, they felt pretty good, yeah.
I was actually quite competitive for a change.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
Obviously I'm going to get monstered by the soft runners, but the medium runs weren't getting away from me, so... That is probably one to watch out for, especially those in the top 10. If we get like a lap 1 VSC or something close to the pits, we might see someone bolt in and come in and put on a set of hards, go to the end, or until a safety car come out.
They will go to the end, won't they? Like, they will hold out. So, wow. Okay, yeah, because I know the meds around here, for me personally, don't hold up very well. Like, I pushed them to 14 laps yesterday in a little trial run, and they were on 80%. So, I mean, yeah, that's the mediums. So,
yeah, we got Kahoot in the chat. How we doing, my guy? Pfizer, just show my boys. How are we? We are fantastic. So, Jishway is going for a Top Racing Life win and a Phoenix surprise podium. I am going for a Scotty Mag win. And a surprise podium will be Stroker Race, because he's on the mediums.
Yeah, shout.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 red lights for the Belgian Grand Prix. It is I, Frizy92, commentating with the one and only Jishway. Just waiting for Sparky to load it up. There we go. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Kano gets off on a magnificent start. He's already up in the P2. Thomas has had an absolute nightmare, and Kano's now been squeezed. He's been ghosted into, and Thomas is now down into P3. Scotty backs up in the P4. What an absolute man. Oh, there's carnage at the back here. Oh, there's I think that was stroke race. Yes, it was stroke race. Getting all squirrely. As he's cutting it. El Rouge, an absolute treat. Oh, it nearly hits the back end of Evil Blade, and Evil Blade with the most monumental speed coming through. Is he going to overtake Flex down the inside? Is he? Yes, he is. Oh my god, what a start by Evil Blade. What an absolute legend. He is up in the P10 into the points already and on the mediums. As Mansel's down in the P6, Thomas is ahead of Scotty. I saw Scotty in the P3 for a moment, but Thomas gets back up into P3. Kano now hunting down Top Racing Life. That could have been a warning for Top Racing Life. Now we're coming
pushing.
Now we're coming towards this middle chicane. I forgot the name of it. As Boulder's overtaken Spark. Spark is down in the 14th.
Oh, Kano's around. Around.
Kano,
lost him at the front.
Oh, dear.
Don't know if there was contact.
I think I'm a Bird is around as well. Yes, he is. I'm a Bird also got involved, maybe potentially. Soak race up in the P11. Evil Blade, I think that's 10 spots. Yes, that's correct. He's made up 10 spots. Phoenix has made 9. What a start by those two.
On a mission, on an absolute mission. I think we're going to see a bunch of pitters here. I saw a whole bunch of M-plates out of turn 1, and we lost Panesh. He got spun. Yep. Wow. Mansell pitting already. He's obviously got damage. Flex is in. Who's that? Stroke is in. Sparky's in. Panesh obviously, and a wash full all in. So a bit of a mare for them at the start. Oh, jeez. Wash has almost lost it in the pit lane. Oh, that got a bit hairy.
5 drivers into the pits. Oh,
Gunmaker
Kebab now. Gunmaker Kebab's going to be in trouble here. 4 P10. Oh, tree, get out of the way. Oh my god, Cody's give us a better camera angle, please. I'm a Bird still there. Going to go around the outside. Yes, he is. Oh, Gumbo's hit the curb, and he's got no wing. That is rear wing damage as well, you would think, and that is such bad luck for the Alfa Romeo driver.
A little bit of good luck to not catch the wall and lose the tyre then. He got very close. It's lucky he bounced off the wall when he did, but yeah, I'd still hate to say it. That inside curb off that DRS straight, it'll catch her, it'll catch anybody. It is one of the worst curbs in the game, period. It's horrible.
Boulders around. Boulders around at Puon.
Yep, and Izzy. Izzy as well from P2, I believe he was. So, or P3. He's around as well.
As Menzel gets a time penalty, if like Sector 1's Panish once again, not having the greatest race thus far. But Evil Blade Bottle is up 6 spots. Phoenix is up in the P4 here.
From the back, both made 12 spots. That's incredible. It's only lap 2. Haven't even got DRS yet, so.
Top Racing Life now has got a 2.3 second gap over Thomas right now. So, I think it's fair to say, Top Racing Life, welcome to Div 2.
Yeah, he's driving away for it at the moment. I mean, after that quali lap, it was...
Yeah.
He was going to be hard to beat. He almost put a second on everybody, so that's... Yeah, very impressive. Have to say it.
As Kirk goes into the lane, so he's coming in. And Gumbo obviously is as well. Make his second stop in a matter of laps. So big interesting here. I'm just looking at chat. Apparently it's going to rain 10 minutes in.
Yes, yeah. Oh, racing's around. Top spun
Oh,
it.
he spun
Spun
it.
it too fast. He's caught the curb. Oh no. Don't know if he's done damage or not, but oh, as Casey goes around in front of him. Wow, it is all happening here. Yeah, no. Thomas gave us a shout out in the chat prior, and he said there was going to be rain. So if it wasn't already hard enough around here, that's definitely gonna add to it. And Mance's around. Oh.
Oh my god, what an absolute move by Izzy Fizzy. Round the inside of Evil Blader before the bus stop chicane. What an absolute move. Yano, that is obviously number one overtake of the week right there. Oh, if that's not number one, I am absolutely going to go off my head. That is 100% number one. What a move by Izzy Fizzy. He's done a Max Verstappen at that corner. I think it was on Hamilton or Bottas a few years ago.
Yep, send it around the outside. He's got Evil Blade. He's coming back at him.
I thought Evil Blade might have got some damage or something because he didn't look quick, but
yeah, I think it's just everybody else on the softs early on. It'll come back to him.
So I'm thinking here, everyone else that started on the softs would have had to make a pit stop anyway for another set of dry tyres because the softs don't last long around here.
No, especially on a full tank of fuel. There, it's a 6-7 lap tyre. So.
Oh, Casey's out. That's safety car.
Oh, Casey's gone. Yep. Bureau Rouge.
It's a virtual.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a bad place to go out.
So, what does Thomas Island do here? Does he
going?
Does he stay
out?
I'd
be staying out. Yeah, I'd be staying out if I was him. That's just me. What do you reckon?
Well, now that I know it's going to rain, yeah, I think I'd stay out and risk it. But I think Thomas is coming in.
He's in.
Maybe another set of softs. Get that fast lap point. Scotty's going to stay out. Phoenix is staying out. Top Racing Life is staying out. Izzy Fizzy's staying out. So, it's not a bad now it's green flag racing, so maybe Thomas was better suited to staying out. He's coming on mediums. So
Durant's further away than we think.
So I thought he would have come in for another set of softs and just go to the rain period, because that surely would have taken him to the rain period.
You'd think so, but looking around, there's not too many clouds in the skies yet. So, yeah, you know what Jeff's like. He'll tell you 5 minutes, and 20 minutes later it'll start raining. So, it's hard to predict, really. Maybe he's made the right choice.
Poor Sparky's around. Was top 4, and he's now in 18th and 12 seconds behind Gumbo and nearly a lap down.
He's having It's only the 5th lap. Well, there will be safety cars. I'm sure that'll help him later on.
I'm surprised. Well, Div 2 last night, there wasn't many safety cars due to crashes at a Rouge, so...
That was weird. You guys lost 4 or 5 people before you guys got a safety car.
Well, Pajala and I think it was... Oh, Wash! Oh, Wash just punted at turn 1.
Ooh.
I'm trying to honour the 1 lap right along for Mukping on out to Washful, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'm on the wrong Alfa Romeo anyway. And Goffey's off at a Blanchimont. Was it? No, that's Pullen. That's Pullen, sorry. That is my bad. So Thomas Island comes out in P7. He's right behind Kano, and he's actually catching up to Kano.
He's showing a lot of pace, a lot of race pace. And
Even Blade,
DRS here.
after that magnificent start, he's falling a bit by the wayside here. He's
really struggling, yeah. Just can't seem to get the rears hooked up.
Does he actually have car damage? His yellow flag, that's Kirko's around.
It is going to be an expensive day out for some teams here, I tell ya. We are running out of front wings quickly.
Kano has
What
no
is going
ERS,
on?
by the way.
Oh wow, yeah. He's 3%.
On the main straight, the clouds are looking very, very dangerous.
Yeah, they're rolling in quickly. Ooh, Farouche in the wet. It's going to get deadly. It's going to get very, very hairy through there. It's bad enough in the dry. So, expect some big crashes later on. Hopefully not. I don't wish that on anyone. But, I mean, if it was wet and I was driving around here, I would be putting it in the wall.
Yep,
so.
same. And Phoenix has let Top Racing Life go through here at a weird place. Maybe he wanted the slipstream? I'm not sure. Oh, Phoenix has run a little bit wide, and Izzy Vizzy has said, thank you very much. I will take P3 and a bag of potato chips with that as well. And right now, Rapid Bajala is falling off his chair, laughing his head off because I have said the Frizy quote. the famous Frizy quote. And here comes Thomas Island. Is it going to be round 2? Down the inside, and what a move. Gets the move done, moves up in the P5. And now Kano's 1.2 behind. Eva Bled, he would not get DRS on this pit straight. So, big, interesting here. Sparky gets a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings.
Yep.
And
Gumbo just
point of
got one
note,
before that too.
Evil Blade's the only one that's on the field here. He's got the yellow petrol light on. So,
he's praying for a safety car.
It's not a bad shot because you can save fuel in the wet conditions. It's so easy.
Oh! Boulder's out. We lost him.
That's probably safety car.
Yeah, him and Flexo went too wide through the fast left down the back straight, and I don't think there was contact. I think he's just oversteered. But I'm going to clip that anyway and keep it on the wayside till after the race. But yeah, wow, too wide through there.
It's raining. It's starting to rain.
Oh, no way.
There's the flicker. There's the raindrops on your screen. It's quite hard to tell. I guess here, I think the Williams might be the better option, but it is starting to rain.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
if I'm Sparky, Paddy, Scumbo, Kirk, I'm staying out. You have to stay out, otherwise you're going to get lapped. Especially Kirko.
Yeah.
Kirko needs to stay out
because he wants to pit next lap. 100%.
Yeah, or not even the next lap. Just wait until he catch up to the rest of the field. Sparky's in. Or is it worth coming on Inters right now? Because it is a long track, by the way.
Yeah,
it is
you
a
can
long
go from
track.
dry to wet in one lap around here. And with the unpredictable weather as well, it could come down real hard, real fast. So doesn't look too bad at the moment, but he's going on the Inters. He's taking the risk, old Sparky.
Kirko needs to stay out.
Is he going to get lapped? Didn't get lapped, so...
No, he won't get lapped.
Yep, Kirko's listened, he's staying out.
Yep, he had to stay out 100% to keep his lap at least.
Yeah.
So
and
what does the
Scotty
leader
Max
do?
in.
Scotty is in, Top Racing Life is in, Izzy's coming in, Phoenix is staying out. Thomas is staying out. Even Blade's coming in. So that's interesting. Kano's in. What does I'm a Bird do? He's coming in.
You know what, if they have gone early on the Inters, you can make a lot of time up on softs if that's the tyre that's going to be quicker. In a lap sort of thing, but I mean...
Has Thomas and Phoenix done a play here where, yeah, it's bone dry right now, but come next lap, you come in for the Inters where Izzy down to I'm a Bird, maybe even Goffy, their Inters are going to be red hot and probably a little bit worn. Oh, Izzy! That was... Oh, Washall staying out. By the way. Oh, I'm a Bird's into the fence, and that is some wing damage. Luckily, it is a safety car.
Yeah, that's not as bad. It's, I tell you what, watching these Inter runners go for Eau Rouge has been pretty scary. Ooh. We've all got through safe so far, but Jesus.
So usually the safety car stays out 3 laps, but I think because it's such a long trip, I think Belgium it's 2 laps.
Tell you what, there is a really big gap in the field though. So I mean, and well, Kirko's still got a box, and yeah. Now looking at it now, it probably will be 2 laps. I think you're right.
Because as I said, it is such a long lap. Kirko's staying out, which is, oh no, that's yeah. I'm a bet you just have to try and keep pushing, man, or go off track. Because he's 19 seconds behind Top Racing, and they're coming towards the second sector time split. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a predicament here because he's going to have to box for a wing anyway.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the whole grid's going to be bunched up again though, so it's not the end of the world. He can still make up moves, and it's basically a race restart. So, it's anybody's to win now.
So
Phoenix, what's Phoenix going to do? He's going to have to box. 7-lap old softs.
Ombert's got a time penalty. Can't get that removed, unfortunately. So Ombert's now slowly but surely starting to catch up to the field. So we'll stay on board with with Phoenix. Phoenix is now coming in. Thomas is staying out. Thomas has done a Kylie Minogue spinning around. A Washful staying out. Oh, and a Washful spun as well. Oh no!
Scenes under the safety car. What is going on? Both soft runners too, or both slick runners, I should say. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand staying out of the slicks. It's already slick out and pretty slippery already.
Yeah. Maybe Gummo Kebab comes in and puts on the inters. And he's actually doing that. He must be watching the stream. Maybe Kirko comes in. I think Kirko comes in now. Kirko's probably done this smart. No, he's staying out.
Oh, alright.
He probably thinks, nah, it's too early. But you gotta remember, it is a long lap. And poor Panish has spun it around again. So we've got 3 slick runners of Thomas, Washful, and Kirko.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going to play out. The track doesn't look wet, does it? I mean, it still looks reasonably good.
Dry,
so yeah.
We'll keep an eye on Thomas because he's the highest dry tyre runner, and also Washful. Even though he's on 6-lap old softs, I think he should have pitted.
Yeah, unfortunately, but at the same time, if it pays off, if the inters are that much slower, I mean, over a full lap, you could gain a lot of time. So, but yeah, it doesn't look wet enough for the inters yet, that's for sure. But it is coming down, so see how long it takes. Had this same predicament at Austria the other week. It was a 10-lap turnover. You could have pitted on the first one, but you lost time to the softs. And by the time you pitted on the 10th, you were losing time to the inters, so it was just rolling the dice.
Yeah, I'm just ready to chat, and Rose goes, fry the goat engineer, giving pitting suggestions to drivers while doing comms. Yes, Rose, that is called the Frozy advice. I've done many of league racings, and some plays I've made very well, some plays I have not made very well. But one thing's for sure, it is now very wet. If you go, on the back straight here, it is starting. So inters might be the tie here. The inters might be the tie here. So Thomas, Washful, and Kirko might just come in. Thomas is staying out. Washful staying out. Kirko, you need to come in, man. Come in, Kirko. Come in. Come in. Yes, Kirko! Yes! Get in there.
He's in.
He's in. He's now going to blitz the competition on his fresh inters. It is now inters time. Thomas and Washful has made the ultimate not great call, and Kirko's on the inters. Yes!
Gumbo's missing a wing again. I'm not sure what's happened there.
I did see him spin, so...
Okay, yeah, I missed that. I'd stay out, because you probably don't have any wings left, big fella, unfortunately.
And the
Don't
chat.
worry, I'm not knocking. That'll be me tomorrow night. Anyway, what's going on in the chat?
I was gonna say, I was just gonna say the chat is absolutely going mad for Kirko, but it's actually going off for me.
Fry Vice. Love it, love it.
Oh yes, get in there, Kirko. Oh. So yeah, it's 100% into. Gumbo's back out on mediums. Oh no, Gumbo, what have you done? No! Oh, I'm expecting a... Oh, that is interesting.
Oh!
Hits the back of Phoenix. So I know Cody's did patch this to give the correct car the time penalty. So with that being said...
I did clip it. I wasn't watching the screen, but I did clip it. I was on Phoenix, so surely we should see something from that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's got any damage. Might be like that little bit of contact where the game's like, yeah, nah, mate, you send him off into space.
Yeah, maybe they've brought that back. Because that was gone after the last update, but maybe with the patch, they've done something about it again. I hope not, because a lot of unwarranted 5-second penalties were getting handed out before that update, so...
Yeah. Well, we'll keep an eye on that, but safety car is in this lap, and poor Gumbo has to come in and make another pit stop for the Inters. Coco got to come back to win this race. I'm calling it. He stayed up for as long as he could, and he made I think he's made the correct call here. Evil Blade's up into P3, by the way. Started P18.
Oh, wow.
And he's up into P3.
That's an effort. That is an absolute effort and a half.
Alright, when does Izzy go? And Scotty Max made a bit of a mistake, and Izzy Fizzy is now going off, and the dry runners are now coming in.
Yeah, they have made a mistake. You see everybody drifting out of the final corner there.
No! Evil Blade spun in that turn 1. Oh,
here we go.
He was P3, he's now P10, P11.
Greasy Rouge.
Oh, Panish and Sparky going side by side. No, Sparky backs out of it. Evil Blade holds on. What does Kirko do? He holds on as well. Still a second behind. We go back onto Kano. He's right behind Scotty Mac. Evil Blade made the move on stroke race, by the way. Back up into the points. Evil Blade needs to... He's had a shocking race start. Spins at turn 1. He's now all over the place. He's back up the P10 stroke race, looking for a move as well. And here comes Panish, going around the outside of this understeering corner. Oh, let's have a look at Sparky's PAV. Oh, nothing doing there. Oh, Sparky holds on, and Kirko now on the int is absolutely going to be flying in any moment or so. As Goffy's up in the P5 top racing line. P4 is right behind Kano and Scotty. It's an Alpine 2-4 at the moment. It's a 1-3 for the AlphaTauris at the moment as well. So AlphaTauris having 2 very good races.
Yeah, good little constructors battle going on at the top here. Wonder if Scotty's holding him up to get racing involved. I don't think he is. I think the track's just horrible at the moment.
Oh, Scotty goes so far wide. He went to the Dutch GP instead of Belgium. As Scotty Mac now holds up as Mansell's got past, but Phoenix comes back, and Armour Bird's right there waiting for these two to absolutely send each other into space. And nothing doing it. These three do have penalties, but Phoenix does have 5 seconds next to his name. Oh, here comes Armour Bird around the outside. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. They're going 3 wide. Oh my God. Now it's 2 wide as Armour Bird backs out. It's Phoenix and Mansell backs out of it. Backs out of it. As Flex now comes into this battle, and Phoenix is making a move on Mansell, and Mansell gets back ahead of Phoenix. Mansell into Lakeholm, and he holds on Phoenix down the inside. No, he backs out of it as well. Flex now. Oh, he comes storming into P8 like no tomorrow, and Evil Blade now coming into this fight as Goffey's now 4 seconds behind Kano, so the top 4 has pretty much pulled away. And as I say, that top race, I did get ahead of Kano, so I do apologise. We did miss that, but we're too enthralled with the side-by-side going up El Rouge between Phoenix and Mansell.
Yeah, this battle pack in the middle is intense at the moment. Quick shout, too, I watched the clip back of Phoenix hitting the pen, and he didn't hit anybody. So I don't know what the 5 seconds was for, because there was no contact. So I don't know what's going on there, but we'll figure it out later on. But anyway, Flex makes a very nice move around the outside of Phoenix. Oh, don't want to get too close to that outside wall there.
And Padnish overtakes Stroke Race here for P11 here.
Mansell's going to have a look on Goffey.
Flex goes out wide. Here comes I'm a Bird. Oh, Flex is red Xing. DRS is enabled apparently in the wet, so that is banterous. Oh, DRS. Oh, I'm a Bird gets squirrely. Same with Flex as well. And here comes Evil Blade. He's going to make the move here. Like Sector 3. I don't know who it is. I think it's Stroke Race. Yes, it is Stroke Race. And Evil Blade's made a move up in the P9, and Evil Blade spun it again at turn
Same
1.
spot. Oh,
and now he's got no win whatsoever. Kirko's up in the P12 here. It's a VSC.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Evil Blade. Then he had the job half done, and he figured, why not do a 360 and take the wing off completely? Why don't I finish the job? I ain't half-assing this. Oh man. Tell you what, Mansell made a belter of a move around the outside of Goffey into the bus stop as well. Just the lap before. It was a stonking move. So had to throw him a shout there. Yeah, it's intense. This battle pack in the middle. So flying at the moment. Izzy's gapped everybody. He's 2.2 up, and that's under VSC. That'll obviously change, but
I was just going to say, point out for penalties. So Mansell's got 3. Phoenix has 8, but there's a questionable 5 seconds in there. Kirko, no! No!
Oh, no. He's had him there.
No!
Oh, Kebab's got one as well. Gumbo's got one too. Oh, no. And we are back racing.
And Phoenix is making the move on Goffey, and Goffey just leaves the door open. Goffey struggling in this wet conditions here. Oh dear.
Oh, Flex is having a look. Oh.
Does I'm a Bird have a look? He does, but he's hit the back of Flex.
Very late in.
Yeah, I think that might be... That could be a penalty coming to my Bird's way, but potentially. And Kirko is going to do his drive through. The man I said he was going to win this race after making the strategy calls of all strategies is now going to be probably P14.
Oh, my Bird on the limit for Eau Rouge there.
Will we see the wet tyres come out if it gets wet enough, or do we think this is, the most rain we're going to get?
It looks pretty stable at the moment, doesn't it? I mean, just from eyesight, but it's always hard to tell, really. I see puddles start to form a little bit around the edges of the track, so
yeah,
it's going to be interesting. Still a long way to go. So I know it's only 8-9 laps, but it's being as long a lap as it is, that's a long time. So
we're looking at 2-minute lap times here.
Yeah, in the wet. Oh, Panache is around again. Oh, and Goffey's around too. They have done some synchronized spinning.
Oh, Scotty gets a time penalty. Kano's now been brought back into this fight. Scotty's held up his teammate a little bit here. It's another VSC.
Yeah, Goffy's having a man back here. He's he's gotten stuck on the wall and spun it again, trying to unspin himself, and oh no. Got a feel for him.
So 15.
Yeah, Kano's right back
14,
in the mix, sorry.
I was going to say 14 laps are completed with 8 to go. I mean, there's still time for a safety car to happen. And Phoenix is in.
So there goes that 5 second. He's going to have to serve that right now. Oh well,
it's wet.
He's going to
it's
wet.
It's wet. What is Flex is on another set of enters. What about Sparky? So it's wet for Phoenix. What tyres
He made the big brain move. Yep, also going to wets for Sparky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Top Racing has a drive-through.
Oh no. Oh, so does Scotty Mac. Both of them do. That's second and third.
So it's
drive through. Wow. That's
Kirko,
gonna
mate,
hurt.
come in. Oh no, he went past the pit lane. Panish and Goffey on the wets. Oh, Scotty gets onto the curbs. A little bit there. I think Kirko's had a spin. Yes, he has.
Yep. He's kept his front wing though.
Nigel Mansell. I was going to say, Mansell, driver like Nigel Mansell in this wet conditions here. He has caught up to Kano a treat here. Panish has now got a time penalty. Stroke race is coming out on the wets. Gumbo is going to come out on the wets as well. A safety car can be deployed with the wet weather. It is getting really bad here.
It looks wet, yeah. It is. The puddles on the side of the track are looking pretty big.
I commentated a race on F1 2020 at France, right? I know different game and all that. And that race should have been red flag. It was worse than Belgium last year. That's how bad. You could not see in front of you. It was very hard to commentate on.
Yeah, you got to be able to see what you're commentating on, don't you?
Scotty Mack and Izzy coming in.
Yep. Scotty will be serving his drive-through, I believe. As I said, both him and Top Racing, Team Alpine, cop some drive-throughs, so that is going to hurt their races.
I was just going to say, Kano's taking the lead now, and Mansell down the inside of Top Racing Life at turn 1 holds the traction, and Top Racing Life with the better traction actually goes back up into P2.
I don't know if it's a great move to stay out for another lap.
I think...
Because he's still got to do a drive-through before he pits for wets. So, I don't know. It's whether the wets are working or not yet, I guess.
And Top Racing Life down the inside. Oh, there's contact between Kano and Top Racing Life. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I think that's a penalty for Kano. Kind of like Hungary last week. Oh, dear.
Tell you what, he's
with Mansell
tiptoeing around in P1 at the moment. Sorry, yep, as you are. You're on board with Mansell, yeah.
I was just going to say, I was on board with Mansell and I saw that happen, and Easy Fizzy taking Scotty Mac to the absolute shops to get a packet of chips, mate, and takes P4 like no tomorrow. Yep. He's now 3.5 seconds.
Finished.
He's 3.4 behind the Top Racing Life here. This could be interesting.
Big brain move by him and Phoenix. Getting on the wets early, and a few of the other boys. I'll have a gander to see who is on the wets.
Phoenix had a spin, and now I'm a bird's ahead of him. On the same same compound of tyre, I should say. Mate, this race could be... This race has been blown wide open here.
It could be anyone's, yeah. 100%. Especially with Scotty having to pit for wets still, and then Top Racing having to do a drive-through and still pit for wets.
Kano Mansell staying out.
So, wow. Not gonna lie, it looked like Kano was really tiptoeing around on those enters. I don't know if that's
Top Racing
fair
coming
enough.
in.
Yeah, that'll be his drive-through.
So we're going to stay on board for the entirety of this lap with Izzy Fizzy. Unless something oh, it's another VSC.
Yep, Goffy's gone around and lost his nose at the double left.
I'm surprised a safety car hasn't been called out for the rain yet. Oh, Scotty Max got another drive-through penalty.
Oh, wow. It's just oh, and he's around.
And he's out.
Oh.
He's out.
Yep.
It's a safety car.
There's a safety car. Yep.
Now, if I'm Gumbo, I am absolutely trying to stay. Has he got ahead? No, he's been lapped by the front two. So the front two come in, Gumbo will get his lap back. So Gumbo needs to have a Pro Mansell and Kano come in.
You'd think they would. It's starting to look pretty terrible out there.
Yeah.
And the way Izzy just drove around I'm a bird, I mean, oh no, who was it? Sorry, I can't remember who drove around. It was I'm a bird. Oh wow, both on wets? Well, maybe they're not working yet. I don't know, it's really hard to tell, isn't it?
No.
Who's going faster on these tyres?
Izzy took I'm a bird like no tomorrow on the wet tyres.
Yeah.
So, well, was it? No. Oh no, it must have been Top Racing Live, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they were both on wets, it's a bit of a strange one. You can't really get a call out of that. I thought we lost Scotty Mac, but he was just dropping down the order. I got excited for no reason then. Anyway, yeah, see if these two at the front box.
Well, Gunma Kebab needs to hope and pray that they are. Because I think this is going to be a 2-lap dash here. Just by the gaps and all that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the field is very, very split up.
So if I'm Mental Kano, I come in. Kano's coming in. No, he's not. The front two are staying out. Well then. That's interesting. I get track position. I think you would have come out in P2, P3 anyway. If I was them. At worst 3, 4, because I think Top Racing is going to come in. Yeah, Top Racing's coming in. So that's a strange call. I'm a bird's coming back on Inters.
Alright, maybe it is the wrong call.
And it's Inters for Top Racing. So, interesting. Interesting strategies here. We got nearly half the grill on split strategies. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 6 on Inters and 10 on wets. So, do we think, because it's such a long it's going to be the same as the the first safety car with the Inters. Do we now think, do the wet drivers wait till the very last minute and put the Inters back on?
I tell you what, I just went on a camera view of I'm a Bird's car and it looks like it is bucketing down. So I really don't know if the Inters are the tyre, but I guess some people think it is. So I really don't know. It's really up in the air, eh? It's anybody's race. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's back to Inters?
It's really, really pouring, and I'm on board with Mansell right behind Kano, and the spray is just...
Yeah, it's bucketing down. That's why I'm really surprised Inters are the choice of tyre. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's no dry line either. It's...
No.
Really, anyway.
I really don't know. As I said, there's 6 on Inters, the rest are on wets. So, one probably thinks no one knows what tyre to go on. So let's get to time penalties. So speaking of penalties, so there's a recap. So Bansal has 3, Phoenix and Sparky has 3, Bird has 6, Evil Blade has 6, Panish has 3, Stroke Race has 3, and Gumbo has 3, but he's a lap down. Oh, man, I really don't know, eh? Kano really right behind the safety car. Gumbo's just gonna box and let the field not get it. Yeah. I think Gumbo. We might see Gumbo retire here.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a mare of a race, unfortunately. Up there, there he goes. Yep, good call. Fair shout, that. Got a feel for him.
Yeah. Belgium, not the race for Gumbo, Scotty, Boulder, and Chasey at this stage with 4 retirements. It's our second safety car, and we've had what one virtual turned into a safety car. So it's been relatively clean. You know, it's been good.
I'm pretty impressed that we got 15 left. That's fantastic effort at a wet spa. I mean, a dry spa is bad enough, as I said. So, yeah, 15 left on a wet spa. I mean, credit to these guys. You know, Div 4 are setting the bar high. Looks like you Div 2 boys are going to have to step up because, you know, you guys had 10 left last night. That being said, there's still 3 laps to go, and I might have just put the jinx on everybody. So, I hope not, but yeah, no, they've done really well. I'm impressed. So, great job to all the boys so far. That being said, they'll be pushing really hard at the end here because it's anybody's race. So,
yeah,
could see a few wild moves and a few spins.
I'm about to say, Evil Blade has now got his fuel back, so no surprise there. I think he would have got his fuel back regardless with the safety cars anyway.
Yeah. I'd say so. ASCs would have helped a little bit as well. Just being able to cruise around.
So we're just waiting on Stroke Race and Goffey to come back up. Goffey's 20 seconds behind Stroke Race, so... Oh, Goffey got a time penalty under safety car. That's not what you want to see. Might see safety car end this lap, though.
Yeah, there's still time for him to catch here, so... Wouldn't be surprised.
No, he's staying out.
Oh! Whoa! What was that?
What?
Island's just gone straight up the back of the Sparky. But Sparky's just...
Thomas is AI. Okay, he's had internet issues. Okay.
Spion. Okay. Yeah.
I think Sparky might be... Sparky's got rear wing damage.
Yeah, he got pushed into the wall, so I dare say
And Sparky's got no front wing end plate.
Yep, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, and Thomas is in as well. We hit him pretty hard, so that sucks. Hopefully they'll be able to catch it at least. It's gonna be a mad race to the finish. 2 laps to go.
So, Kirko's had a spin.
Oh no! Bird's just gone straight up the back of Phoenix. Oh no. It's all happening.
And Sparky's retired. Sparky will be absolutely fuming right now.
Yeah.
So we had this in OCE recently where under safety car, drivers taken out most of the field, including the race leader, and now they have a race ban. So
yeah, I don't know if this was comparable to that. That was really bad. But I mean, yeah, definitely some penalties coming. I'd have to agree there. There's definitely going to be something to answer for.
Yeah.
So, but I was in that race for Toasty Div 2, and that was something else. That was some open lobby sub stuff. So
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, if your internet bugs out, there's not much you can do. It is what it is. So.
Yeah, but you're also
still got to answer for it.
Yeah, but you're also the drivers also, you know, they need to be able to counter it. It's still their car, so whatever, even on the AI, whatever happens, you're still responsible for that car.
100%, 100%. No excuses. No blaming the AI.
So, your pick of a top racing life. P6, he's on Inters. He's behind both AlphaTauris, both Mercedes. Oh, Top Racing Life is off on track, and now he's behind an extra 2 cars here. I think Top Racing Life might have got some wing damage here. Nah, Marshall
He's
got
going to get that spot back.
Yeah, he's got the illegal overtake, so now it's only just an extra car behind, in front of Top Racing Life. What is Stroke Race doing?
I'm not sure. I missed all that. What happened? Oh, there you go. Gave it back.
Hopefully, Panic does not get the illegal overtake, and that is still going.
Yeah.
So, safety car in this lap. There's the penalties situation. There's the gap to leader. Kirko could be on for some back-to-back points here, if he can stay with the lead group. So no more safety cars can come out with 2 to go. So I was right. It came out lap 17. It's ending lap 20. So 3 laps under the safety car. And here we go. Kano, Izzy went a little bit too early. He's given the position back. He's now under pressure from Phoenix. Phoenix! Oh my God! Phoenix! Oh, Phoenix!
Oh, well.
Oh my! Oh, there's someone around. Panish is around, and Phoenix. And is he going to go side by side of that? No, Phoenix now.
Oh, the enters aren't
comes
working.
to corner,
The enters are done.
Oh my God, Phoenix!
I don't know how he didn't take anybody out there.
Oh my God, Goffey
Wow,
has
what a
retired. Just before Rouge Kirko's done in 14th. I think he had a spin. And here comes Izzy Fizzy. Oh my God. It's an AlphaTauri 1-2 at the moment. Flax is on a net P3. Does not need to fight Mansell. He does not need to fight Mansell, but he's going to anyway.
Oh, that's... Easy's around. Easy's around. We've lost him.
Well, I was on board with Mansell, so...
Yeah, you would have seen that, yep. That's unlucky. Wasn't anybody's fault, you just caught the rear tyre of Phoenix then. It's a bit unlucky. After having such a good race too, it's, yeah.
Izzy Fizzy's now up to another 2 spots. P6, but he's still fair off Top Racing. I think the wets might be the tyre of choice here with 2 to go.
Yeah, the Inter runners are really struggling to find any grip around corners at the moment. Phoenix is just getting held up at the front, and I dare say to be the same for Izzy once he catches the back of them.
I think
it's definitely not over for him yet.
Flex could win this race here.
Yeah, yep, definitely. And Phoenix is, oh wow, they've all run wide there. They're all having a look in turn 1.
Flex is trying to suss out a move, but nothing doing it like sector 3. I think it's a Mercedes. It's Mansell getting another time penalty. Top Racing Life, I think it was. And Izzy Fizz is up into P5. Phoenix is taking the race lead. Stroke Race gets a 5-second penalty. Here comes Flex down the inside. Is he going to hold on? Is he? Where's Kano? Yes. Oh my God, they're going to go side by side through El Rouge. Are they? No, Flex holds back. Flex holds back. But it's the final lap, so this lap will decide the race winner. Flex currently leading. Mansell has 6 seconds of penalties.
Oof.
Don't forget about that.
Yep.
Thomas is out.
Oh, we've lost Thomas and I'm a Bird and Evil Blade.
Oh
no. That is something big has gone on back here.
Mansell's just overtaken Kano like no tomorrow. But this is the battle we want to see. Kano's falling down by the wayside. I think he might have been spun. It's yellow flags everywhere. Kirko's going to get P10 here. He's going to get points.
Oh, wow.
Kirko could get an extra place if he can keep up the pace.
Talk about a commentator's curse. There's the same amount left as there was in Div 2. So
no, we had 9. We had 9 left. We had 9 left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was 9.
Wow. Well, it's not too late.
Top Racing gets his first time penalty, so Kano will move up another spot. He's actually overtaken.
Oh, and Andy gets the move done.
Yeah. Oh, it's been pandemonium these final few laps. But Flex is going to win this race.
At the moment, yeah, he doesn't need to try anything here. He's going to have a go anyway. Around the outside.
Oh, did not get a penalty.
Harry.
You don't want to get a penalty and lose the race win like this. But ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix is going to win on track, is he? Unless he spins at this corner. He goes at wide. He's going to win, but Flex will be your race winner. Izzy will get P3 in the end. Mansell's down in the P4. Kano will get P5. Panish will get P6. Top Racing Life will get P7, will he? Yes, he will. So Panish made a last lap overtake on Top Racing Life. Washville gets P8. Stroke Race P9. And Kirko will get 1 point for McLaren. That is back-to-back points for Kirko and McLaren. But Phoenix gets P2, Flex wins, Phoenix P2, and Izzy Fisher gets P3. He was a 10th. Less than a 10th, 81 milliseconds was the gap between P2 and P3.
That's intense. What a crazy end to that race. That was insane.
Yep, what a safety car restart. What is...
I don't know what happened in Eau Rouge, but I dare say I'm going to see that in the stewards room. That looked like absolute scenes. We lost 3 cars through Eau Rouge on what, the second? I think that was the last lap, wasn't it? The second last lap. It's just, yeah.
What
Big.
a race. But post-race penalties might be happening. We'll get the drivers in for a quick chat. We do have a little bit of time as we went pretty quickly. His Top Racing Life gets fast to that point as well. We'll get the top 3 in and have a quick chat with them. Absolute scenes by those 3. So Mansell gets P4. Kano P5. It's an AlphaTauri 3-5. So still decent points for AlphaTauri here. I think they'll be leading the constructors a little bit. Panish gets P6, his first points. Ooh. Top Racing P7. Washville P8. Stroke Race P9. Kirko P10. And Ardeen FSR. Everblade, Thomas Island, I'm a Bird, Goffy, Sparky, Gumbo Kebab, Scotty Mac, Boulder Eater, and Chasey Go 6.
Izzy, your mic is going wild, mate. Just real quick. No.
Well, include your audio, and we'll do you first. Izzy, mate, P3. Tell us about your race very quickly.
Started back at P12, got a crack of a start. Went up pretty well, and then had a spin on maybe lap 4, I think it was. After that, kind of just went about my ways, and I think first one to go in the full wets, one of the first to go in the inters, so got lucky with that, but I had a spin on the one of the last laps, and I think that lost me the win there.
Well, you still made a very good comeback on those wets, but GG's, my guy. We'll let you go now.
Thanks, mate.
No worries. We'll move on to P2, man. Phoenix, mate. What a race. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Yeah, so quali was dog shit. I fucking, what is it? What, can I swear? I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I started quali.
wrap it all right.
Started quali. Told me that everyone was leaving, so I was like, oh, lobby must be glitched. Backed out. Joined back. Had to plug in my Ethernet, so I got kicked out. Joined back. Started doing my lap. Binned it. So, lost the first challenge. Got second. Not bad. I don't like the wet, so for not liking the wet and getting second, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's a fantastic drive, man. P16 to P2 in the wet, and after your internet troubles at the start, yeah, great drive.
Oh yeah, like I got like some 5-second penalty because someone's rears spun out, and I got a 5-second under safety car. But I already served it, so I can't get rid of it. So yeah, that's shit.
Yeah, is what it is. Yeah. Yep.
But GG's, man. We'll move on to P1, man. Flex, mate. What a race. The 4th stop worked for ya. The wets were the tyre of choice, mate. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Qualifying wasn't good. I got out-qualified by my teammate and all that. Race, turn 1, I got boxed in and ran from behind. It got ring damage. Had the pit, and there was a VSC for sure. I boxed in that. Towards the end of the race, I boxed again for the wets. I didn't actually want to pit, but it actually worked out for me. It was good last. I enjoyed the last few laps. I made in the middle of the race. I made some really good moves and with like I'm a bird and Mercedes. Um, I don't know how I won, but it was crazy. And yeah.
Anything you want to add, Jishway?
No, yeah, it was a great drive, man. I mean, yeah, this is I will say one thing. This is at the moment permanent, but I dare say there's going to be some stuff going on in the stewards room. So yeah, we'll see how that all plays out. But I mean, otherwise, great drive from all three of yous in the wet. Really tough to do at Spa. Congrats to all three of you guys. So yeah, well, obviously Izzy's not here, but congrats to him as well.
Yeah, well, GG's, the top 3 players and the rest of the points getters. Unlucky for our DNFers. Now, I'm pretty sure there's now a week break or 2-week break due to the Aus GP. So, we won't be back for 2 weeks until the Dutch GP.
Netherlands.
Yeah, Zandvoort. That is absolutely going to be crazy and a half, especially if it rains there as well. Yeah, GG's. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. And the Div 1 lads will need to top that. They need to top that race. That was some very good racing, some very good overtakes. Yano is going to be very, very busy with Div 4 now with some of those overtakes. Just wait, any final words, comments, anything that you want to say?
Nah, yeah, stellar racing. Cheers for having me in the box again, Fry. And quick shout out. I will do one quick shout out to the one and only Sully shirts. We didn't give him a mention this race, but you're not dressed until you're wearing a Sully's. There it is. We got the shout out in. So yeah, that's it from me. So yeah, cheers, Fry.
No worries. Until next time, it is goodbye. And stay tuned on the Rapid Racing League Twitch channel because Div 1 is coming up very shortly.